Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we are back once again in Virtual Sailor. Next gen. I am sick, you're going to hear that. I apologize, I have the flu. I'm assuming I have the flu. It's not COVID. I have done 3 COVID tests, they're all negative. So I feel like crap. And we are going to be getting ourselves going today. That's right, I never fixed you. Alright. There was more things that I wanted to be able to adjust on the brand new Disney Wonder model that we were going to be using, such as yellow ropes and, of course, fixing that mooring point. But unfortunately, I just have not had time to switch it on this computer. I have it on my laptop where I mostly play Virtual Sailor. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm actually genuinely curious. Yeah, 1,057 hours in Virtual Sailor. I don't have a problem, you have a problem. Alright, so we are up here in Vancouver, Canada for a 7-night Alaskan voyage. We're going to be going to Skagway, Ketchikan, and Juneau. Not in that order, it's going to go Skagway, Juneau, Ketchikan. As well, the cruise would normally have a stop to Tracy Arms or to a similar glacier in the area. Unfortunately, glaciers are not super modeled in the game. There is one up in Glacier Bay, but that is far beyond where we are attempting to go. So we are going to be doing a 7-night voyage. You will have a handful of episodes at least getting to the ports and leaving. But this is our last one of the season before we head to Hawaii in just over a month's time. This is a 7-day voyage, and then we'll be going to Victoria for renovations and a little bit of dry dock time before we head October 3rd down to Hawaii, 10-day transit there, and then leaving from Honolulu to head to Australia, which will be amazing here with the Disney Wonder. So happy about it. But first and foremost, let's actually just take a look at this Disney Wonder model. Now, I know that I did a couple videos on this ship as it were already. Man, those shadows. So something that they've done with this game, let me show you really quick, whether you care or not. I don't. Watch. So the frame rates still stay up, but they dip. But look at the waves. The latest update that he did, the waves are super jagged, like they don't really know where they're supposed to go, which is very unfortunate. So waves are off, and I'm noticing the same thing with the shadow. Is when we move, the shadow becomes jumpy, which I think for now we're just going to pop off the shadows. It does add some to the game, I think. You know what, let's leave them on for now. But yeah, so this brand new to us Disney Wonder, everybody. This was an older payware. I actually can't tell you the name because I don't know it. I was able to come in contact with this vessel and I'll be very upfront about this, for free. Not illegally torrenting it, but it was given to me by somebody in the community who had already paid for it. This is the same thing that I kind of feel about people who pirate games that are no longer available. If something is no longer available and you can't make a donation to it, I feel piracy is 100% okay. I would pay the money. I'd pay a ridiculous amount of money for how amazing this ship is. But it's just, there's nobody for me to give money to. So, like I said, brand new Disney Wonder, beautifully detailed all the way around. I actually turned up our speed a little bit so we can kind of run around here. Yeah, the shadow loads in so slow for the building. But look at this. Isn't this amazing? This is based off of the quote-unquote original 1999 Disney Wonder, so it does not have the ducktail or the adjusted slide. But I'm okay with that. It still is the Disney Wonder to me. It is amazingly detailed, up, down, left, and center. Excuse me. And I couldn't be happier sailing this. I've been sailing every single voyage, and I'm so excited to go down to Hawaii with you all with the Disney Wonder here. We'll go up on deck here in a little bit. We'll go inside the building, clear ourselves, and get ourselves onto the gangway and on board. But I wanted to be able to show you guys just a little bit more that you might not have been able to see in that video before we set sail here from Vancouver. Hope you guys are having a good day, though. I know that I am trying to. I am ill. Sucks. especially in the middle of trying to build a house. So I'm trying to be productive on this day of not being able to build. But there she is, the beautiful Disney Wonder. Plus, these are now usually encased, and this part of the deck is now a room. So it's changed a little bit, but of course you got Donald back there with his nephews, looking amazing. Let's head inside. Let's head up on deck, shall we? All right, we are on deck 4 here on the Disney Wonder. We just came across the gangway, got ourselves all cleared in. And, of course, this is the lifeboat deck. This is fully detailed all the way around. One thing I will show you really quick. Don't mind the shadows. The shadows just don't like it when we move. Taking that in. But we'll come down this way really quick just to show. Because now I'm, like, second-guessing myself. I'm like, does it go all the way around? It does. The unfortunate thing is that on the actual Disney Wonder and the Disney Magic, this is actually open. This is where the ropes and anchor system is, and you actually can peek in there when it's not in operation. When it is in operation and they're moving things, they do not let guests there for safety. But we'll head down here on the port side of the ship quickly, basking in a little bit of Vancouver there in the background as we chase this shadow line, as it were, down the deck. I want it to work. I want it to be beautiful. There's a couple little updates that have been coming in that I find have been a little questionable to the game. I've no idea of game mechanics, how it works, but a couple of the updates that have come in have unfortunately made the experience a little bit harder here on board any of the ships in Virtual Sailor. So I want to come around here because right here in real life, there is actually, this path gets shortened, and right here is Ella's potty spot, as it were, so that this is her relief area back here on the ship. I know I've had people ask me that before who may not have seen any of the videos. Let's head on in. We'll go up to the outside Apollo. We'll take the elevator up, and we'll see you guys up there. All right, we are up here on deck 10, right outside Apollo, and there's a couple things I wanted to be able to show you around the ship. Now, you will notice I did turn off shadows, which has now boosted us up to 150 frames per second. They're driving me nuts. The jitteriness of them, I had to turn them off. But let's take a walk on the ship, shall we? So I can show you guys all kinds of beautiful things here aboard the Disney Wonder, this model. And I'm so excited to share with you guys as well. So, of course, we got the Mickey pool here. We have, this would be Pluto's doghouse, and I believe this used to be the bar. Now it's actually just more food. As we head over, we do have the ability to take the deck chairs off of the ship, by the way. And of course, then we've got Goofy's mural right up there as well. Funnel standing tall and standing beautifully. Let's head our way midship now as we head to the Goofy pool, the family pool, the party area for our sail away. And yes, you do have the ability to change the image that is here displayed on the screen. It does take a little practice, but it is possible as well. In between the two funnels, we got our, what I'd always call the castaway horn here. This is technically the general emergency alarm, excuse me, in the ship. And of course, the zipline system for Pirates Night, as well as the platforms, which I love that amount of detail that's in there. Of course, Pinocchio Pizzeria's over here as well. Looking beautiful, looking grand. The obviously fake funnel. These are round in real life. They're octagonal here. They are close enough that I just tickled to death. We've got the mid-ship elevators, and I do believe Vibe. This is the teenage hangout area now. We get here to our concierge lounge. I hate that. I won't even go into that. On the renovated newer ships, there's actually, I think there's 2 levels here. I remember people being able to sit up top. But then we also have Signals, which is the bar here, as described here. And of course, our horns. Look at that. Love that those are modeled, and of course we will be hearing those later on. And I do love even like the little speakers. As somebody who's been on the ship many, many times, it's pretty awesome to be able to see. So let's go this way. Whoa, why are we looking upward? Come on. All right, of course we've got the navigation mast spinning. I swear there was another one there. That's very interesting. All right, I'll have to look into that later. But coming up here on the basketball court as well, which I swear used to have a hoop. Now I feel like I'm going crazy and I have to check my laptop. My laptop has the perfect version on it. And then, of course, we come up to my favorite part on the ship. This is where I will always stand and spend my time while we're sailing away from any port, is right here. To be able to look down on the crew pool and that bow as we head off to sea. Let's bring ourselves around. We'll head down on the port side one more time. Let's actually, because we can. Let's go downstairs. Of course, excuse me, this would be filled with chairs and all kinds of things and tables. That's not here, obviously, as we head through the Cove Cafe. This is Serenity's, the adult area. Just would take up too much space, obviously. It's funny because it used to be ping pong tables that were through here, ping pong and foosball. Get on out here to the pool deck. Looking amazing as it gets a little bit cooler for us to head off to Alaska one more time. And of course the stage for our sail away party, that'll be a little bit later. Let's see, what else we got? And of course Mickey's hand as well for the slide. Looking up close, a lot of it you kind of have to Google at, but again, from afar, it's doing what I need it to do. It looks like the Disney Wonder. So we're going to pop up here. And what we're going to do, if I remember, which stairway is this? Is this one? Boop. Boop. It was the other one. Stairway. This is obviously a crew-only area up here with some of the life rafts and internet balls and television. What I did want to show you, one of the neatest little details, because I'm such a detail person when it comes to this kind of stuff, is right over here. This area right here is actually where they launched the fireworks for Pirates tonight. Now, we haven't been doing this up in Alaska because Alaska kind of frowns upon that. So, very excited to be able to do this on our way to Hawaii on the next voyage. So, there you go. I've got a couple more things to show you up near the bridge, but I'll show you when we get up there. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, we're going to just take these steps right down here to the bridge wing itself. This does not open. Usually there'd be an exact copy of the controls in here for us to be able to get ourselves docked. That's okay. But we do have the glass floor to be able to see ourselves docking along the pier. And we can head ourselves on in to the bridge. Now, this person who designed this took a lot of pride in this, which is amazing. Which, by the way, this is them. This is them. This is the person. Miguel Murdoch. Can't find it anywhere. Like, even right now. I'm going to be so mad because I'm going to type this in and it's going to show up. Yeah. No. It does not show up. It says who's done it, but unfortunately we're not able to find it anywhere. So that's unfortunate, obviously. But they took some detail in here and they were able to put in pictures. This is the Disney magic, but again, there's a handful of the Wonder here as well, which is pretty awesome. Let's slow ourselves down a little bit. You've got a couple office spaces for officers to be working, and you've got a bunch of detail throughout the bridge, which is pretty awesome. I love that there's a little model of the ship right here, and of course more office space over here as well. What else do I want to show you? Oh, I know what I want to show you here up on the bridge is this. This is actually on the Disney bridge, is the Mickey whistle. I make the announcement beforehand, whistle stop, emergency stop, just like that. As well, even down to the sprinkler heads that are up top. So that's pretty awesome. A great view here on the Disney Wonder with the exercise equipment right above us. Let's take a little trip, though, because there is more to see. Boop. Yeah. Secrets. Now, I can't remember exactly where some of the secrets are. If we come through here, I can't remember. Is there anything? No. Anything over here? No. There's one room that I completely always forget about. And I just wanted to see if I could find it. It must be downstairs. All right. So, we come through the door. We come over. We know it's not there. We can go down the stairs. Now, from here, this is actually a real corridor. You can actually pop right out under the bridge on an officer's lookout deck. Pretty cool. Excuse me, so sorry. This flu is kicking my butt, but I wanted to be able to make a video for you guys. As we go over here and over here, I know what's through that way, but I think it's right. Dang it. Missed it. I missed the door. It was open. Why am I so blind? Okay, so we've got obviously what looks like an HR office here, right? Like 3 chairs, 1 desk. Ooh, easy camera. And then we've obviously got a main office in here. I didn't even know this area existed. And then one of my favorite things, boop, this is the captain's suite. Okay. So we got the Disney Cruise Line for original media. We've got an eatery with portholes that look out through the bow. We've got some of the Disney Wonder inaugural photos as well. Excuse me. It's pretty awesome, if you ask me. Even a book here for the Queen Elizabeth as well. A little bar that has a back entrance as well. Oh my gosh, my sinuses are killing me. Okay. TV, beautiful all around. This is just an exit out to the deck. That's right. We have the main bedroom, which, thank God, the captain doesn't actually have a porthole that's right here. I mean, maybe he does. Who knows? I don't know how realistic it is of its actual location. I'm actually going to pop out really quick. I'm going to ruin the magic. Dun, dun, dun. No, that was it. Okay. I always think that there's like an actual conference room, and there's not. And I don't know why my brain does that. It must be one of the other ships. But boom, just like that, we materialized through the floor, and we are back here on the outside of the Disney Wonder. It is time for us to get ready for sail away, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome aboard the Disney Wonder. It's going to be a little bit later. We're actually going to do our safety drill, and we will see you guys in a bit.
On behalf of the captain and crew, we thank you for your attention during this very important guest safety briefing. The briefing is hereby completed, and to our crew, you may now resume all operations and services.
All right, the general alarm has been sounded, the safety briefing has been completed, and everybody's heading up onto the main deck for sail away, as we're going to get ourselves ready here to head to Alaska. Now, I know this has been a little bit longer of a video, so I do apologize for that. There was just so much that I wanted to be able to share with you guys. But it is time for us now to pack up and head out. So we'll see you guys at the sailways at 3:45. We'll see you then. All right, it is 3:43 right now. We did get the all clear that everybody is on board. They are rocking up there on the main deck, which is awesome. I am going to get ourselves ready for the call. All right, it seems to be coming in now, but let's see. They're going to be starting that, but it is time for us to bring up our controls. Here we are. That was weird that took so long. Why are you screaming like that? I don't like that you're screaming like that. We're not moving. Whoa. Why are you doing this? Why are you like this? How bizarre. It's never done that before. Usually when we freeze, it's frozen. So, let's ignore that. I'd like to get myself back to 0, please. The wind's not blowing that much. Come on. There you go. All right, we got the all clear. We are ready to start setting sail here from Vancouver. as we push away from the dock. Sounds like they're starting their countdown upstairs with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ladies and gentlemen, you are now on vacation as we set sail with the Disney Wonder from Vancouver off to Alaska for 7 nights up in the beautiful wilderness aboard the beautiful Disney Wonder. We're going to be pulling away from the dock here, keeping it at just about 2 knots as we pull away, at least until we can get ourselves further out. Let me, while we're pulling away, show you really quick our route. We're going to be coming out here underneath the bridge from Vancouver, and we're actually going to be going up through the Inside Passage. Now this brings us up and through Canada as we head up to Alaska itself. Will bring us through here, right in, I should actually do in fairness, if we come in here, and right here, this is Tracy Arms. This is usually where the glacier will be. I'm obviously skipping that because I don't have the controls to be able to show you that. I can show you it. It's not going to be super fantastic, but maybe we'll throw it in there. But we are heading on up to Skagway right here. So that's going to be our first destination here with the mouse as we pull away from the dock. We say goodbye to our worries for 7 days, and we head for the great unknown of Alaska. We'll see you guys in a bit. All right, as we continue to sail into the harbor, we're able to start picking up our speed, safe enough from the dock. We're still in no wake zones. We'll still keep it a little bit lower as we head out, but we are starting to do our turn maneuver to head towards the bridge. But it's cool to be able to see this exact view that I remember so much from the, 3 times that I've been able to be to actually twice. Been to Alaska twice, been to Vancouver twice, but one of the times from Vancouver wasn't on an Alaskan cruise. But as it sails away from, I actually wanted to be able to pop right up here to be able to show you as well my favorite view. But we are going to start heading out, and we'll see you guys as we get closer to the bridge. All right, we are still up here on deck 10, overlooking the bow as we get ready to go under. I had to look it up because I couldn't remember. This is the Lions Gate Bridge. Right? Yeah. Make sure. Yeah, Lions Gate Bridge as we head on out to sea for technically be 1 sea day, and then a half a day for us to get to Tracy Arms, doing Tracy Arms, and then continuing on our way back up to Skagway. So it's about 2 days. But as we get closer and closer, I always like to be able to stand here and just be able to watch the magnificence of this ship going underneath. But of course, we are going to have to make an announcement. Before we sound the horn, we are going at a beautiful 12 knots right now. Sorry for that wind. The wind in the game has always been horrendous, and I have not taken the time to take that file out. So that's what you're hearing. That is wind. All right, we are approaching, so it's time.
This is the duty officer speaking from the bridge. We'll be sounding our ship's horn from the forward funnel. For those of you on the open decks at this time, you may want to cover your ears. Again, we'll be sounding our ship's horn from the forward funnel. And for those of you that are on the open decks at this time, you may want to cover your ears. Thank you for your attention.
Of course, we'll wait a little bit longer until we're pretty much directly underneath the bridge. This is our last chance to be able to say goodbye to Canada as we head through the Inside Passage and out to sea. Oh my god, I feel like crap. And there we go, everybody. We are now officially going underneath the Lions Gate Bridge. This beautiful Disney Wonder is heading to Alaska to make all kinds of memories and magic that we possibly can. Nothing like ships going underneath bridges or something super special about it. I just can't tell you what it could be. Just gonna look here, looking here, and of course I had A so close. Well, just move that waypoint a little bit further like that, and pop that in. Great. Now, of course, we'll still have to drop off the pilot and everything, but that'll be at a later time as we continue to go under the bridge. But it is time to enjoy this Disney wonder and all of its magic. You get it? As we head out to sea. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you enjoy what you saw, we do try to get a video out here every single day. I am trying to get better about that. It's just been a very busy life recently. But I hope you guys are enjoying the series as much as I am. You guys seem to like these, and I can tell you I like these as well. So we'll see you the morning of Skagway right back here at PadFootTD. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.